Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and this is a battle on Cliff South Spawn, and it's already underway, and you're looking at an M12, the Tier 7 American SPG, and it's being driven by Meelox. Now he's just submitted this replay to me only a short while ago. I haven't reviewed it or anything, but he's asked me to say what I think about it. Well, we'll find out. He's going to one of the most obvious Arty positions for to hide. That does take a little bit of risk in terms of being discovered or being spotted from the counter battery, but so long as he keeps relocating, he'll be alright. Type 58. Oh no, he missed the opportunity to get that shot. Okay, but he can see a Panzer IV right down the other end, and he can put a shell right down next to it, and so Bush went down there. That's more than likely somebody in the Su-85, probably, the other side of it. But they've gone unsighted now as well. And he hits the building and knocks that down. Okay, so Stug, he's around the side of that cliff face. They can't hit him, but he's on fire. It looks like he's going to blow up. Yep, he's gone. Okay, that Type 58's trying to make his way around the corner. Meanwhile, up at the top of the cliff, yep, there's an M4 up there trying to climb the to the top of the lighthouse. Now he can there shell in, but whilst it stays behind that rock, it's going to be pretty much protected. So he's going to try and splash it, and he gets a lovely splash. 144 off that one. Of course, he's stunned as well, but he's not picking any stun assistance at the moment. Okay, there's an ONI in the Western Pass, and he's just taken out the OI on Meelox's team, so he must have been in sight in order to do that. It's a T20, dialing in the aim, indicating his target. It's good. Don't fire too soon or the shell will miss the target. It's moved. Just round out. Lovely direct hit. 822, but it's actually recorded as 620 hit points. And critical hits on top, and it's pulling back. He's really badly damaged. Okay, T-34-85. His gun appears to be aiming up the cliff face. I wonder if he's shooting at the Panther, which is further up the cliff. He's loaded. Rounds out. It went in. It definitely hit the T-34. Yeah, he's backing away and he's lost hit points. Yep. He's stunned. So he didn't like that one either. Now, those two tanks aren't positioning each other very well. They're not thinking about each other's... and so he might be able to get both of them at the same time. If he hits one, he'll probably hit the other. Yeah, they're right next door to each other. Oh, they backed away just as the shell was on the way in. He might have damaged both of them at the same time. Not sure he would have killed both, because the T-34-85 has still got quite a lot of hit points. There's some tanks just to his right. Oh, that one overshoots the T-34, but he does get some stun, so at least that's something. And he's picking up some stun assist off it. He hasn't relocated; he's just sat there. Now the ONI has got much further closer, and in fact, actually, there is no other tanks between him and the ONI. He is the last line of defence. There's a T-34 on the ramp, but I don't think he's going to be able to do much against the ONI. Round out. That just hits the wreck of the VK-3001P. That ONI is getting very close. The Su-85 is going up to the ramp. The others have noticed this. They've dealt with the tanks that were on around the edge of the lighthouse hill, and they're coming back down to try and take out the ONI. They've got the Su-85. The Cromwell, in the meantime, is going to the enemy cap. They've got one tank advantage at the moment, but Meelox is the last line of defence against this Oni and the Cap. Because they're all sitting up on the hill taking pot shots at it. Right, he's got a KV-85 that he can see. Whilst the Oni's hiding behind that rock. Rounds out. And a wonderful direct hit. 283 hit points. 2 critical hits. That's a good strike. And he's got a sizable amount of stun on it there. Unfortunately, they put a big shot into that Cromwell. But he has picked up some stun assists. He's reloading. Almost complete. Can put another round into this KV. Dialing in the aim. Rounds out. Wow, that was another good one. 271 hit points. 2 critical hits. Now, I think that did more damage because those rounds hit the rear of the tank. They hit the weak armour at the rear and they really, really hurt that KV-85. He's down to 34 hit points now. But he still takes out the Skoda T25. There's the enemy Arty, the M12. He's come all the way around. There's also a Panzer IV-H. And there's the enemy Firefly is still in the enemy Cap. No, I don't think he's moved. I think he's still at the spawn point. And that M7 is firing at the Panther, who's been spotted by the Firefly. The Firefly's been taken out by the Cromwell. Unfortunately, Meelox can't hit the M12, but this Panzer IV-H, he certainly can hit that. And it fires towards him with the derp gun. He's diving in the aim, and he gets a good solid hit, 248. Now he needs to move. The M12 not only knows where he is, but so does the Panzer IV-H. Repair your tracks and get moving. I'm not sure he can repair his tracks. Is he carrying any repair kit? And he's been hit another time. But the Panzer IV-H has been taken out. Now he needs to move. The enemy Arty will know where he is, and he might try again as well. You can see where the enemy Arty is. Now he might not, he may be unsighted, but he does definitely know where Meelox is. So Meelox has to move from his current position. And there's a round coming in. That round was from the M12. The enemy M12 did fire at him and has stunned him. Now he needs to get a round back where the M12 was last sighted. The Panther will spot him. Now he needs to take out that M12 before he takes out the Oni. But he puts a round into the Oni for 287 and he's picking up some stun assist. That M12 is a real danger to him right now. Okay, he's picked up some more stun assist on the Oni. This will relocating will help him a little because at least the M12 won't know exactly where he is now. And of course the Oni's been taken out, so it's just the M12 and the KV-85 now. KV-85 is badly wounded, but he's still fighting. Okay, if he lines that shot up, if the KV-85 comes slightly up the hill, you can put a shell into him. He's unfortunately, the hill's in the way at the moment, and the Panther takes out the KV-85. Now, can they spot the M12? Meelox can't fire it at him from that position. It's just impossible. And they're all diving down the cliff to take out the M12, and they put a shell into him, and that's the end of the battle. So to survive 2 shots from a derp gun on a Panzer IV-H, that's pretty good going. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for this one. And it's a 3rd class tanker for Meelox in the M12, the tier 7 American Arty. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 8. And he picked up a Confederate medal because he hit more of the enemy than anyone else. At least 6 tanks who were subsequently destroyed by other members of his team. In fact, he did hit 6 tanks. If we look at the team score, he came 2nd on damage with 2,214 hit points. He didn't get any kills at all, I'm afraid. But he did pick up 3rd place when it came to base XP of 717. He fired 11 rounds, got 6 direct hits, 6 penetrations, 3 splash damage. Did damage of 2,214, of which 1,966 were at more than 300 meters. He received 2 hits from the Panzer IV-H and both penetrated. He also received a hit by way of splash damage from the M12. He hit 6 of the enemy but didn't kill any. He also did damage assistance of 52 hit points and got stun assistance of 814 hit points. He did 9 stuns in total. On a standard account, he earned 26,789 credits, but after repair and ammunition resupply, he took away 10,899. He received base XP of 717, but as this was not the first battle of the day, there were no multipliers, so that's all he took away. So yes, very lucky to survive a Panzer IV-H firing a derp gun into you twice during one battle. I think actually you were saved by the fact that you were angled to the M4, and that helped to alleviate some of the fire from that M4, especially the second time when you were tracked and just sitting there almost like a sitting duck for him. I think that most of the force of his shell bounced off you because you were angled. But it was good to pick up a Confederate, so it was a good battle, and you did survive the battle, so you can't knock that. So well done indeed. If you enjoyed this replay, please do give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully you'll be the subject of my next replay.